Hello there, guys. This is James Piscopo with the Bauer Group. It is an absolutely gorgeous day, and we are out doing a showing in an awesome location out here in Hampton. Really pretty homes out here. I'm a big fan of this one. Definitely some very nice stuff. So this is 330 Syms, like I said, over in Hampton. It's a 3-bedroom with a couple grand rooms. It's been lifted, so all of your living spaces are up above the water line and any potential floodplain. And before we go in the house, I'm gonna walk us around outside a little bit, just to kind of get us a feel of what everything looks like and what kind of space and views you have down here. I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time underneath the home. I did walk around a little bit and everything looks great. None of these cinder block poles look iffy or anything like that. Right now we're kind of standing in the carport. So as you can see, the driveway pulls right up and you can pull your cars underneath here. All the plywood and stuff look great too. They've been out here working on some stuff. There's some paint and this, that, and the other thing out here. I think they were using this little area as a workshop possibly. But you can see the paint cans there for touch-ups they've done upstairs. Walking to the back of the home here, we have this gorgeous view. Really pretty. Backs right up to the water. Sorry if there's a lot of wind noise. I'll try to get you a view of the rear of the home here. So as you can see, the whole thing is lined with windows, which I love. Essentially, there's like a great living room on the other side of this top part here, and the whole thing is windows. And then on this side, you have another little living room. And on that far side, which you can't see, I'll take you over there in a moment, is the master bedroom. So over on the right-hand side of the house, if you're looking at it from the front, on this side here, you have a little stairway that leads up to an outdoor air handler. The air handler looks pretty good. I honestly I'm not entirely sure that they're using this one because when I walked around the home, they do have an indoor unit as well. Here's your outdoor unit. Try to get your date there. So hopefully some of that information is helpful. Always try to get a good shot of that. That way you can pause it and read it if you need to. Did notice these wires here. This has nothing to do with the air handler. This is just simply an old telephone line that could be removed. There was one or two flaws in the siding that I did see. Here's one of them here. There and right there. And I was really trying to be pretty nitpicky when I was walking around, and this side was the only side that I could see. I could use a little bit of love. That little crack right there. I do like that they had the foresight to put stairs there so you can actually service the handler if needed. But again, I'm not entirely sure that they're using that one because there's a big unit inside as well. If you can see, but there's Hampton University right there. And I'll walk you around this side and give you a view. And then we're going to go up on the deck here and we'll get some more shots from over there. So most of it is actually brick. There's not a whole lot of siding to the place, thankfully, which is nice. I personally prefer brick over siding. As you can see, this side is brick. I also really like their use of the bushes through here. It feels very private. Just gonna walk you around this left side of the house and give you a view. Kind of has somewhat of a horseshoe driveway. So as you can see, I parked on this side, but there's another driveway on that side that leads you into your carport. All of the decking and stairs on the outside of the house looked in really good shape too. I didn't see anything that was of worry. They've even done it correctly. I've shown a few houses recently where they didn't have this riser board right here, and then will knock you on a home inspection because it's a trip hazard. But these has risers, so say you weren't paying attention or you had a kid or something come up, right? Your foot hits there before your foot can go in and you trip yourself. It's little things that, you know, indicate that somebody's built something well. A small flaw right here, again, being nitpicky, right? And here's that awesome deck. This would be a great place to put a grill and some outside furniture. My wife would have a hammock out here in 2 minutes, be the first thing she set up. So this one doesn't have a slip or anything. You could probably build one, but there's not much access for you to be able to use it. If it was me who lived here, I would try to make good friends with my neighbor there. Maybe bring him a pie when you move in, and ask him gently once you get to know him if you'd be allowed to use his slip. There's a couple views of the home from this side, and then I'm going to take you inside, I promise. Try not to take too much of your time, but this will probably be a 20-minute video. All of your glass on everything looked fine. Like, I don't see any sort of water damage or anything like that. I do see it a lot when I'm showing houses in like areas like this. Down here on the threshold, you'll have problems with moisture getting in and it not being sealed correctly. This looks all pretty great. Had a little spot right here. I know that's actually just a little bit of weather stripping. I don't know if you can see, but it tucks under. So I would just take an X-Acto knife and just... But it's good to see that they actually have insulation there, you know, instead of a gap. Because whenever you have a gap, you're going to get water and temperatured air in your house. Love that view. Absolutely stunning. So like I said, kind of where we're walking here, from this door over to the side is a grand room, and then this is actually one of the rooms that you're using as an office. They are using as an office, and this one here on the end of the home is your master. Head on back around this side, and we'll go on in. Couldn't have picked a nicer day to come out here and do a showing. I'll tell you what, this is like the 2-3 weeks in Virginia where the weather is just absolutely perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. I didn't really give you a view of over here on this side, so I will real quick just to do some due diligence. I don't want to walk too far in here because it's all dirt. I don't want to track dirt upstairs. But as you can see, yeah, everything looks great. Walk over here just a little bit to show you these support walls. Like, there is no sign of any sort of fracturing or settling or anything like that. To be honest, it all looks quite new. If you had told me this was put in 5 years ago, I'd probably believe you. Looks very good. Same with the steps and the front porch as well. Didn't see nothing funky. These are also up to code. Another thing that I see fail pretty often on home inspections is these being too wide for you to get your hand around, and then not having this little piece here. I don't have it in my home, and so whenever I leave the bathroom or anything like that, say I have a robe on, your sleeve tends to get caught, and it's another tripping hazard. Is your front view here? I'm gonna look down. To me, this is like the perfect amount of landscaping responsibilities. You know, there's pretty flowers and bushes and stuff like that, but it's not overwhelming. Not something that's going to take you days on end to maintain. Ta-da! And without further ado, guys, so you walk into the home here. Basically, you can go forward into this big grand room. To our right, we have a kitchen. And now actually we're gonna start in the kitchen. Kitchen faces the front of the home. Lovely window here. And that's what was like one of my favorite things about this house is all the windows. I love the way that they've done it to where it's light and airy in almost every part of the house. Cabinetry looks all pretty good. Countertops as well look really nice. Very clean. It looks like the backboard can use a bit of a scrub. Like in some part it's a little bit dirty, but not wild. It's not like damaged or anything like that. You could just tell it needs a really good scrubbing. A little bit of a loose outlet here. The rest of them seem to be fine. That one doesn't move. That one doesn't move. So that one just needs a tightening down. Refrigerator. Dishwasher. Nice big sink. No sign of water. No sign of leaks. Dual oven. Gas range, which I love, and I really dig this, right? You're sitting here. Maybe you're not sitting, but maybe you're standing here and you're cooking dinner. And you have that beautiful view out. You can still talk to people in your grand room. You can still see the lovely bridge over there. Probably kind of hard to see on. There we go. Love it. Wouldn't be mad if this wasn't here at all, but I do understand it. We have our great room over here. So this is kind of like a little dining area, kitchen nook, right? Maybe 16 feet, and then we probably have 12 feet wide, so you can get a nice big table here if you wanted to. A couple storage closets here in front of us. And this room is big. It is a big old room. It's almost an echo in here. The flooring is basically perfect. There's some flaws, a couple probably impossible to see on the camera, but you got like one little scratch right there, a couple scratches right there, but overall it's in pretty decent shape. Just regular scratching from where they had some furniture. Nothing that makes me turn my nose up in disgust or anything like that. Another view from this corner, and then give you a view from that corner. It's a big room. I mean, I don't have the exact dimensions on it, but there's a lot of space in here. Clearly this was a fireplace at some time, but it no longer is. Let me have a look up in there. As you can see, they've sealed it. View from our other side. Yeah, beautiful view. So that's the yellow door, the one we were on the outside of the house where I was mentioning the windows run this way for this room. That's your outside door right there. So we're gonna keep venturing onto this right side of the home where the kitchen is, right? So this is like second living room, so we're doing. Really big room as well. Like quite large. There's quite a few carpet flaws from where they had furniture. And this does look like older carpet. You can tell from A, the weave, and B, the color. It is white with a hint of cream and gold. So I would be putting a carpet in here, for sure. Very large entertaining room though. TV mount right there in that corner. Strange place to put it, but it's there. And it's in the brick, so it's there. Really big room. This is a laundry room over on this side, and then this little dark passageway where there's no light on. That leads us into the kitchen. I'm not sure if you noticed that. We'll walk through it here in a moment. Your air handler and your water heater is here on our right. So I'll shut these doors and give you a good view of the room before I show you the sausage and how it's made. So really comfortable laundry room area here, tons of cabinetry, which is awesome. Place to fold laundry, a couple shelves built in, washer and dryer, look in great condition. in the under storage as well, which is cool. We view of our front side. I really love houses that look like that. It would make me happy to live here because my neighbor's house is so pretty. Like the old school kind of Gothic architecture to it. It's really nice. There's a storage closet here. It's for some perspective. And then, like I mentioned, we have our air handler unit, which looks like it's in good condition. Small amount of corrosion down here. Then you have your water heater, which is right to the side of it here. This little cubby. Water heater looks new. It's got its piping valve and a tray installed on it. And that G-stuff, which is nice. I always like when I see the water heater done properly. And just for fun, guys, before I take you over to the left side of the house, which has all of our living areas, I'm gonna walk out on the deck one time. Coolest feature about the house, so let's take one more look. There's a screen here as well. Stunning. All right, so we'll walk back through our ginormous great room slash second living room here and on back towards our actual bedrooms. The first bedroom on our right, we've been using as an office. It could 100% be a bedroom, but they're just using it as an office right now. Maybe some sort of I don't know what they're using this for, but it's a decent sized room. As you can see, it's got cabinetry and shelves all the way around it. And the closet as well. You have a view from this side. And of course you have the view out. Just trying to give you a good look at all these shelves. They look really good condition. Actual quality wood. Centerpiece, or I'm just going to call it a craft table. This is where they do their crafts. Office desk, I suppose, would be a nicer way to say it. Keep going straight here, and we have first bathroom to our right. Everything really clean here. Tiles nice. Paint's nice as well. Paint's pretty good throughout the entire home, to be honest. Nice countertop and cabinetry. Vanity mirror. Standard toilet. And behind me in the little nook here, there's a stand-up shower. All tiled. It's got a light in there too, which is fun. Other side of the hall is our other spare bedroom. Oh, and just behind me real quick, not sure if you noticed, but this actually has a hidden tuck-in door there. This is the smallest of the three rooms, clearly. You can still get a king-size bed, no problem in here. It's a decent-sized room. You view the other side. Go check out that funky wallpaper they've got in the closet. Be sure to get you a good view of that. View from this side. Floor looks great. Paint, trim, all look good. Here's your room for improvement. This is the one part of the house that needs to be renovated. There's some wallpaper left right here. Little switch here, that's what it is. Got a light in here. Fluorescence. And here's our master, guys. This is a really big room. Very comfortable in size. You can have a couch and a king-size bed in here, no problem. And of course, you have the view. Behind me right here is the master bathroom, which we'll get to in a second. Decent sized room. Lots of closet space in here. Sliding closet doors, which I am a fan of, actually. I really think that's pretty. Nice closet doors. Shelving in here. Places to hang. Give you a view of this other side. So, we are on the back of the house right now, if that's not obvious. Just to kind of give you a perspective of where we are. Regarding the home, this would be, if you're looking at the front of the house, we're on the back left side. And let's venture on into our master bath. It does have his and her sinks in it, which is lovely. The switch is on the right hand side, which just really confused me just then. Lovely tile. It's the same cabinetry and countertop that's in the rest of the home. It's that white quartz. Some people hate it. I like it. I think it's just clean, right? It just looks clean. And there's your two vanities. And I'm standing next to the tub here. Full tile as well. Fancy toilet right here. And here's a little linen closet tucked into this little nook right here, which is really well built. Nice wood. I didn't think it was going to be that deep. So nice little well-equipped bathroom here. I like the countertops, cabinetry, and the double sink. There's a window in this bathroom. Looks out to your neighbor. And you can see the water from the bathroom as well. That's it, guys. We've walked all through this place. Actually, I don't think I took you through the kitchen way, through that hallway that leads to the second living room. So as we just walk around and do a recap, I'll walk you back through that way, and I'll end you at the front of the house. Again, if you're looking at the home, the 3 bedrooms are on the left-hand side. Standing in the master now. There's your 2 and your bathroom. Coming into where the center of the house is. It's directly right here is the front door. Dining room, grand room, living room. I'm not sure what else you would call this. Just looking for something. It reminds me of if you went to a ball. It seems like you could have a ball in here. I mean that in like the fancy dress up way, not like have fun. Back into our kitchen. More view of the backslash and the stove. We'll peek through. And so this is what I was referring to when I meant the dark hallway. It has a light in it and it's not so scary when the light is on. A little segmented room here. This is actually their pantry. Really good sized pantry space. Sounds a deep closet. And there's another linen closet here. Nice size as well. Goes on up to the top shelf. So when you walk through this little hallway, you're in this actual second living room, which is attached to the laundry room. Not sure why this door keeps coming open, but it does. One of the things that needs fixed. It needs to go back on its rail up here. And we'll walk through one more time. And we'll call it a day. Appreciate you guys watching the video. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to let me know. Back through our living room here. And don't forget, obviously, our door here that leads out to your deck. And we'll go out to the front and we'll end it. I'm going to say goodbye now before I actually walk out because we have yard people out here doing work. I don't want it to be too noisy, but thanks again for watching my video, guys. If you have any questions or anything like that, always feel free to reach out. Thanks again, guys. Hope you have a lovely day.